We're standing outside Moscone South, where Microsoft has just held their keynote speech at this year's GDC, and people are coming out. We're standing here with fresh impressions.
Yeah.
What did we think about it?
It was a surprisingly good keynote speech, I think.
I felt it was really strong.
Yeah. I was really surprised that they were actually showing off like a lot of good games, some of which we knew was coming, and some of which we had already been seeing. Like, there was a new presentation of Ninja Gaiden 2, which I went over to see a couple of weeks ago, but this presentation was just so much better.
Yeah.
Really much better.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So, but the big thing, of course, was probably the Gears of War 2 announcement. Gotta say, it leaked prior to the press conference, so everyone was talking about it when we were sitting there. They were saying this Italian press release had been out, and then everyone knew the game was coming. Still, it was great to see the teaser trailer and Cliffy B coming onto the stage with his.
Yeah, what we saw was mostly a technology demo of the new Unreal engine, and I was kind of disappointed that we didn't see in-game stuff. But
yeah, it's coming in November, so
yeah, exactly.
They should be pretty much.
But what we saw from the technology is probably, you know, the biggest gameplay changes that we're going to see in the sequel, anyways.
We're going to see a lot of low cost, I think, in the second game.
Yeah, and you know, deformable areas, like you can blow everything up this time.
And bigger areas as well.
Yeah, much bigger areas.
So that is something that's got us very excited, but something that has also got us very excited, it's of course what they call the democratization of gaming.
Bullshit.
Of course, it's not democracy. It's
XNA. It's for the really small bedroom developer to have their games published.
But it is nice to see all that creativity being unleashed to console owners.
Definitely.
And some of those games look really interesting. We got to see some of the dishwasher thing.
Yeah, the dishwasher game is actually a game I've been pretty excited about since it was since the first information was released, because it's an old school 2D beat 'em up with the quick time events and for a one-man team, really good production values. It looks very good. Yes.
Yeah, and they showed off a lot of that stuff, and hopefully it will be free downloads. We didn't get any info on that, but
I think it would be at some low price point.
Yeah, it's probably not totally free, but we'll get to see that later on, I guess.
And definitely a good idea.
And there are demos available right now, so if you have an Xbox 360, you can run off, and probably you already have done that, but you can try some of those games out. And I also thought that it was speaking of Xbox Live Arcade, it was an interesting thing with Fable 2 that they're going to release an Xbox Live Arcade game where you can earn money and then take it into the game world of Fable 2. That is a cool concept.
It seems to be one of those ideas that has everyone going like, of course, why haven't we done that? It's a typical Molyneux idea, like just a small thing that's gonna maybe have a small impact on the game, and it was very clever. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, while you're playing a minigame, why not play it with your friends on Xbox Live Arcade and make the money for the game at the same time, instead of just playing your own game, making those money and maybe not having as much fun.
Yeah, and the big thing, of course, was co-op. In Fable 2, co-op is going to be like, you can jump right into the game, it just works. You're going to share experience, you can take the experience over to your own single-player game again.
I was impressed by that as well.
Very exciting
stuff. So Microsoft had a strong showing?
Definitely, I would say so. Like I said to you afterwards, it's like they have really thrown down the gauntlet now.
Yeah.
Now it's up to Sony to come out and say, okay, these are our games. Because one of the big questions were really what was Microsoft, Sony, and also Nintendo going to do for the upcoming year. And
now we know what Microsoft are going to do.
Yeah.
Now it's up to the rest of the guys to present that at whatever time they see fit.
Yeah, and also really good was that it was games throughout the whole year, like Ninja Gaiden, just a lot of really
Fable 2, Halo Wars, 2 Human. There's a lot of game coming.
Yeah.
So that's it for this video blog, and we'll catch you later.
If something happens to me, promise me I'm for Maria.
Cliff Blazinski, and I'm lead designer at Epic Games. And you know, it's a funny thing about rumors on the internet. Once in a while, they're actually true. Now, I want to tell you that Gears 1 was a setup. It was an appetizer for all the characters, the environments, the gameplay mechanics we introduced in the first. Gears 2 is going to be bigger, better, and far more badass than the first game in every way. And today, I'm proud to tell you, Gears of War 2 will be available exclusively on Xbox 360 this November 2008. Thanks for your time, guys. I can go kill some locusts. Enjoy the rest of GDC.